Hi there everyone, we are today looking at maximum percentage error. Alright, so what we're looking for, and again this relates to obviously something being rounded, and because of that obviously we've got like a potential percentage error, either would it be higher or lower, but we're looking at maximum percentage error. So it doesn't really matter either way because it's the gap in between. Alright, so if we're rounding numbers, how accurate our answers are. So what percentage are we potentially out? All right. So the maximum percentage error is the maximum error. So how much are we out about, divided by the actual rounded value, and then times by 100 because we're talking percent. Okay. So put that into context, probably easier. So if I say the width of a football pitch is 60 meters to the nearest meter, find the maximum, so the percentage error. Well, the maximum this could be out essentially is the maximum width could be 60.5. or 59.5, so basically 0.5 out, right? Because again, it's been rounded. All right, so it can potentially be half a meter out. Okay, so it's going to be half a meter in relation to 60 essentially. So if I said it's like 0.5 out of 60 times by 100, well, that's effectively the fraction percentage. So the fraction out, and because we're trying to make it into a percentage, you times it by 100. All right, so 0.5 out of 60, which would be 0.83. So the percentage error is 0.83, and of course it can be 0.83 either way, either too high or too low, or of course somewhere in between. But that's the maximum percentage error. All right, so if I said a football pitch is 45 meters to the nearest 5 meters, then of course if you think about that, obviously the idea of saying 45 meters to the nearest 5, again, it suggests that it's going to be a bigger percentage area than this one because it was 60 to the nearest meter. All right, so in terms of top and bottom, well, if it's the nearest 5, then it's normally half of that, so it's going to be 2.5 up or down. All right, and again, it doesn't really matter up or down at this point, but it's 2.5 either side. So the maximum area is 2.5, and so it's going to be 2.5 out of 45 times 100. All right, and that's going to give you a 5.6% error, and again, up or down. All right, so that is maximum percentage error. Nothing more to it than that. So you're just looking at the potential error either side, what that value is, divided by the figure that we are talking about. So in this case, it was obviously the pitch of the size, and then times it by 100 to get it into a percent. Okay. Well, please do get yourself onto maths-school.co.uk if you feel you need some practice on that. Okay, thanks for listening.